All right, welcome. LAMBO'S World Sports featuring the Big Brother. Today we're going to be talking about college football. We're in week 3 of college football. We're going to be talking about, of course, Colorado because it's prime time. Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders. Travis Hunter, Dylan Edwards. They have everybody. They have a stacked roster. But I'm trying to convince in my soul, in my heart, if I can get the Big Brother to just believe in Colorado. Now, he may believe, but I want him to have faith. The same faith that he has in them Dallas Cowboys possibly going to the NFC Championship game or possibly winning a Super Bowl. I want him to have faith in Colorado because Colorado is coming. Colorado has a chance after they complete and beat Colorado State. They have a chance to make history and beat Caleb Williams and USC. Go ahead on the rant of Colorado and tell fans, are you going to increase your wins or are you just going to give them 7-5, 8-4, whatever? Do you not believe in primetime Deion Sanders? Because
that is not at all what I'm saying, brother. That's not at all what I'm saying. I do believe in them. I just think that 8 wins is a very solid season for your first year as a head coach. So when we break down the schedule, obviously you've got Oregon next week. You've got USC the week after that. And then you've got to go to UCLA, who is ranked right now. I don't know if they'll be ranked the entire year. And then you've got Oregon State, who looks good with DJ. Washington State is ranked right now. I don't think that Washington State will beat Colorado, but and then Utah to end the year, who they will have Cam Rising by the end of the year, who last year was in the Heisman conversation, and this year he should have been if he would have started the year as the starter with a team that's managing to win with 2 backups that just don't seem ready to play. So it's not that I don't believe. I'm not a hater or anything. I do think that Colorado is going to do good things, great things in the future, but I don't think 8 wins for his first season as a head coach is disrespectful at all. Now, I have adjusted my initial prediction before we watched the TCU game, before we watched the Nebraska game. I was saying 7-5 was like on the upside. If they go 7-5 now, my opinion has changed. I think that's a little disappointing. But I don't think 8 wins is like preposterous to think of. The USC game, you're predicting the upset. That's fine. I don't know. That's going to be up in the air. Both defenses don't look great. Oregon, also up in the air. Bo Nix has been playing out of his mind. Utah, I already said, that's going to be a super competitive game. So that's 3 games right there that they could lose. Not saying that they're going to lose all 3, but they definitely could. Oregon State's going to be a challenge. UCLA is going to be a competition. Like, they don't have cupcakes on this schedule. We talked about it earlier. This is kind of the schedule that you would want a team like Georgia to play, not that soft-ass schedule that they're playing over there. They've got a very tough schedule. And the Pac-12, we've said it multiple times, is as loaded as it's been since, like, Marcus Mariota was over there, and that was 2015, 2014. So I'm not hating. It's not that I don't believe. I just think that 8 wins is pretty respectable for your first year, especially with a brand new roster. Travis Hunter's not going to be able to play 100-plus snaps a game every game. You're just not – he's not going to be able to do it. So hopefully they're able to manage their his snaps on the field to where they can save him for these big games, to where he can go out and do that. But if you want him to be his best on both sides in these top-tier games, you're going to have to lower that snap count a little bit. So let me just put you at ease here. I'm not hating. I believe in primetime. I believe. But I think we're only 2 games. We're 1 or 2 games apart. I don't think it's crazy to think that they're going to drop out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked opponents that they have left. I don't think it's crazy to think that they drop 3 of them.
3? No, I give you 2. Now, I did change it after they beat TCU because I thought they'd lose to TCU as well. I'm not saying that Colorado's going to go undefeated. I'm saying Colorado may only lose 2 games. And those games that they lose to is Oregon and Utah. They'll beat USC with total confidence. I'm putting them on the money line next week. When Colorado plays USC in week 4, I'm putting that on the money line. Here's the thing.
They're playing Oregon. They're playing Oregon week 4. USC's week 5.
Oregon. So they play USC, I think, like the 30th. Okay. So the 30th, I'm gonna put money on it. Money line. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Colorado offensively is 500 plus yards the last 2 games. Played Nebraska, TCU. Nebraska's not a bad team. They don't have a good offense. Nebraska has a very legit defense. They struggled. TCU does not have a good defense, but it was an offensive battle. Ladies and gentlemen, Shedeur Sanders has 903 yards passing and 6 touchdowns or 9, whatever it is, in 2 games. Shedeur Sanders is the most accurate quarterback in college football. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just Travis Hunter, the receiver. Xavier Weaver was great against Nebraska. Great. Awesome. Dylan Edwards, great at the running back spot. The play calling is awesome. It's prime time. Do you understand that these tickets were $400 a piece? $400 a piece just to go to a Colorado game. Shannon Sharp was there. Stephen A. was there. Michael Irvin was there. Colorado is much-watched TV at 10 o'clock Eastern time on Saturday. It's a much-watched game. They're going to blow out Colorado State. I don't know who Colorado State really is. I think we're just going to throw them under the water. We don't know who they are. It's not really much to talk about Colorado State. We're going to talk more about Colorado because expectations. Deion is 2-0. The confidence in his son is amazing. Don't forget about Shiloh Sanders either. Don't forget about Shiloh. He's great. He can cover. He's physical. He's like that. But at the end of the day, the only person you don't bet your money against is Nick Saban and primetime Deion Sanders. Easy win. Colorado wins this game. I give you 41-17 because they're going to somewhat struggle like they did the last 2 games. They're going to struggle. They're going to start off slow. There's going to be mistakes. Colorado State may make some explosive plays here and there in the first, second quarter. But Colorado is preparing for Oregon. They're preparing to possibly lose. But this is 100% an easy W. But they're focused on the now and not the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Colorado by the end of this year will go 10-2 or 11-1. And they could possibly sneak in and be a top 5 or a top 4 team in college football. I'm going to say it now. Colorado's making the college football playoff this year. Yes, Colorado's making the college football playoff this year. They making it this year. I want them to make it over Ohio State. I want them to make it over Ohio State. If Notre Dame don't get the job done, Colorado is getting in the college football playoff. And I said it. Colorado's getting in the college football playoff. And they will have a chance to beat somebody. I don't know. Somebody. We will see about that. But Colorado's getting in the college football playoff. You heard it from me. I'm going to say it one more time. Primetime Deion Sanders and the University of Colorado. They keep getting ranked up every year. They're ranked at 18 right now. Colorado's better than Clemson. They're going to the college football playoff. You got any last words on that one?
So in terms of this game, I'm with you 100%. Colorado State lost to Sacramento State 41-10 week 1. Oh, that's a lie. That was last year. My fault. Misread the schedule. Still, 41-10 with basically the same roster to a FCS school that probably doesn't play any other FBS teams the rest of their schedule. So that's embarrassing for itself. They just lost to Washington State 50-24. I think Colorado is putting up 50 on these boys. I think Colorado is putting up 50 on Colorado State is what I meant to say. Colorado State might not even get into the 20s. They might with a little bit of shortcomings from the Colorado defense that we've seen, but I don't think that anything about Colorado State is showing me that they have any ounce of a chance in this game at all. Losing 50-24 to Washington State, who I think we both agree is not the team that Colorado is. They might get into the 20s. I'm not putting any money on that. Colorado is going to wipe the floor with them. It's not going to be close. And if you're a Colorado State fan, do not waste your money on going to this game. It won't be close. It won't be pretty. It'll be a silent car ride home because you're going to be a little bit depressed. That's my take on this game. It's not going to be close at all. Now, going on to what you're saying about the college football playoff, that might be a next year thing.
No. It's this year. They ain't happening next year. It's this year.
It might be a next year thing. So I already explained my thought process a couple minutes ago. I think that they'll drop. If you lose 2 games, I don't think you're going to be in the college football playoff. And I do think they're going to lose 3 games. So maybe 4. So, I'm just not with you right now. We'll agree to disagree, and that's fine. And if I'm wrong, this is the one thing that I will happily be wrong about because I love primetime. I love what he's doing over there. I'm not a hater at all. I want that to be established, set in stone, that it's known that MattPatt of Totem Pole Sports, Lambo's World of Sports, over Totem Pole Nation, my fault, presented by Sideline Sports Network, is not a hater of Colorado. That is not where I am at all. I'm just trying to set my expectations a little bit more on what history and statistics would say. Your first year as a head coach, flipping the roster, damn near 100% of it, it hasn't happened. I'm not saying Deion can't be the one that makes it happen, but I'm not going to be putting my money on them making the college football playoff or winning double-digit games.
It's all about the man upstairs. Prime time, Deion saying this, I'm going to change my pick with Colorado. Colorado's going undefeated. Yes!
Oh, my God.
Undefeated. Yes, I'm changing my pick. Colorado's going undefeated. They're going to beat Oregon. They're going to beat USC. They're going to beat Utah. They're going to beat Oregon State. They're going undefeated. I said it. I changed my mind because I'm not going to doubt primetime Deion Sanders to lose a game. He's going undefeated this year. Whatever they do in the college football playoff, I'm not sure. I'm not going to make him win against Alabama, whoever is in the top 4. Colorado's going undefeated. That's my last pick on that. Colorado's is going undefeated for the rest of the year. If I'm right, I'm just happy to be right. If I'm right, somebody from the holy heaven of sky just dropped me about $100K if Colorado goes 12-0. I would love $100K right now. Just drop it from the sky. Just drop it from the sky. But yes, Colorado's going undefeated. They're going to the college football playoff. But it's Lambo's World of Sports. The next episode we will be talking about is the ACC. Florida State plays Boston College. It could be not an upset, but Florida State could maybe underestimate their opponent before they play Clemson next week. And Rutgers versus Virginia Tech. Brent Pry, did you talk to the Lord, and are you going to put Kyron Jones as the quarterback, or are you sticking with Grant Wells? That's in the next episode, and we'll recap the rest of the college football games for week 3. Totem Pole Nation, LAMBO'S World of Sports, Sideline Sports Network. We will be back in 5 minutes for more college football of the ACC.